What will actually happen to the Albanian economy the day we join the European Union? Will some industries struggle? Yes. Will the country be richer, more modern, and better connected in the long run? Absolutely. Today, I'll walk you through the real economic impacts of EU membership on Albania, the good, the bad, and the truly transformative. Let's start with the hard truth. EU membership isn't a free lunch. A few sectors in Albania will face short-term adjustment pressures. Let me break down the three big ones. Agriculture and food processing. EU food and safety rules are strict, but really strict. Small farms and processors may need expensive upgrades. Some may even lose market share until they modernize. Short-term effect: higher production costs, consolidation, and temporary revenue loss for non-compliant producers. Older mines and polluting facilities, they will struggle. EU environmental standards mean higher compliance costs, and in some cases, closures. Short-term effect: fewer licenses, lower margins, and reduced output until new, cleaner investments arrive. More fiscal and labor enforcement means higher costs for those that operate informally. Short-term effect: some will formalize, some may close, and revenues will dip in the transition. So yes, the adjustment phase will hurt certain pockets of the economy. But here's the bigger picture. Membership gives Albania full access to a market of over 450 million consumers. No more non-tariff barriers, no more uncertainty. This means more exports, new product lines, integration into European supply chains. Exactly what transformed economies like Slovakia, Czechia, and Romania. New EU members typically see 2 to 4 times more foreign investment within a decade. Investors love legal certainty, zero political risk premium, EU-level protection of property rights. For Albania, this means boosts in manufacturing, agribusiness, ICT and digital services, renewable energy. These are not loans, they're development funds. For Albania, this could equal 3 to 4% of GDP every year in the early years. That's transformational. New roads and rail, energy systems, water infrastructure, education, research, and regional development. It's essentially a national modernization package. EU membership forces improvements in rule of law, courts, public administration, and regulatory quality. This means less uncertainty, less informality, more fairness in competition, a better environment for doing business for everyone. A tourism boom. EU membership boosts trust in quality and safety. Just look at Croatia. Tourism jumped immediately after joining. Albania, with its coastline, affordability, and growing international brand, could outperform that trend. Membership opens access to programs like Horizon Europe and Digital Europe. Startups get partnerships, funding, and markets. This could position Albania as a regional digital hub for the Western Balkans. Free movement of labor means new jobs, training, and accreditation opportunities for Albanians. And here's the key. People who return bring back skills, capital, and networks, a major engine of growth in Eastern Europe. Why the positives dominate? Let's put it all together. Short-term negatives? Sector-specific, mostly compliance costs. Temporary, long-term positives? Economy-wide, structural, permanent, and based on proven results. Just look at the data. Romania doubled its GDP per capita in 13 years. Poland became one of Europe's top performers. Croatia saw major jumps in tourism and investment. Albania is well positioned to follow, and even accelerate the same trajectory. EU membership is not just an economic project. It's Albania's pathway to prosperity, modernization, and regional leadership. Yes, some industries will struggle at first, but the long-term gains, higher incomes, stronger institutions, more investment, better jobs, vastly outweigh the costs. The future is not only European. For Albania, it is economically transformative. If you found this helpful, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who follows Albania's EU journey. If you found this helpful, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who follows Albania's EU journey.